I'm good.
Great. Ready?
Got it on Do Not Disturb. Clock. Yes. Cool.
10 seconds. It's time.
Thanks for that. 10 seconds. That video. And for time with Myriad. You got Jared here and
Anna, hello.
Today we are going to take you down a journey of more cool things that are happening in 2024. As we've learned over the last 13 years and have been going in different directions. What else are we bringing to the Myriad community for 2024?
We are going to work on having a quarterly family fitness class. I think what's been interesting over the last 13 years of Myriad being in existence is watching how we have changed as people working in the business, but also our clients changing. We talked a little bit, we've talked previously about people who've been with us for 10 plus years, and your life changes in 10 years. And
I just had like a moment of like weirdness because I'm like, wait, Anna was 18.
I was
18 when she joined the gym.
Joined the gym.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, it was legitimate.
You did legitimately join the gym. I just always feel like you're an employee because you've been an employee for so long that
yes, I did.
You immediately stepped through the doors at 18 and were an employee, which wasn't the case. But
no,
yes,
I was a full-on member.
You were.
Yes.
So I interrupted you. So you were talking a little bit about our gym and how it's changed.
Yeah. Again, just as we've been around longer, I think our mindsets have changed of how we do things, but also our lives have changed, and that means, the time frames that we're able to go to class change, and the people in our lives change, and for both of us specifically, and a lot of our people who've been here for a long time, we've added new members to the family, partners, and more specifically, babies. So our gym has just become a lot more family oriented, I would say, or like trying to make that more the case now that we've had families and so many of our members have added family members.
Yeah, I mean, we started off because we really like doing CrossFit, right? Like we were competing in a CrossFit, we were doing the high level CrossFit type things. And then eventually realized that that might not be sustainable. And here we are, fast forward 13 years, where now we have a dedicated kid space in our fitness building. And that's something that back in 2011-12, I wasn't even
it wouldn't have even been on our radar.
Wasn't even thinking about at that time about where would a dedicated kid space be within our CrossFit gym, because I was too worried about climbing ropes up 20 feet in the air as fast as I possibly could and working out 4 to 5 hours a day, which is just
can't imagine.
Yeah, that's just again makes me sweat. What was I doing at that time?
It was right for you then.
Yeah. So again, specifically, let's dive a little bit deeper into what this class is going to look like, and it is going to be a 45-minute class, probably 45 minutes to an hour, but more so just a 45-minute class. It's going to be very relaxed at 11 a.m. right on Sunday. This one specifically is Sunday, January 28th, so it is coming up in about 2 weeks. Yep, in this first month here. I will be leading that class. Can you talk a little bit about what the flow of the class, who is this for?
So I would say this is for, really anyone, even if you don't have children, if you don't mind being around that energy, it is potentially for you, but it is more specifically geared towards people who have families. So for most of us, that's having kids, but that could be for any really age. We did one of these sessions over Member Appreciation Week, and I really enjoyed leading it. The goal is that we will design a workout that is doable for kids of any ages, and that also includes, my child who is 9 months old at this time. Now, she may not be doing squats or anything like that, but
she's not gonna do burpee box jumps?
She's not doing burpee box jumps yet. But doing squats while holding her, and maybe my husband and I are passing her back and forth as we are squatting, and then it's fun for her, it's fun for us. It's probably not going to be the most intense workout of your life, but it's going to be fun. And I would say what's more important is creating that environment atmosphere of fitness and movement is important to our family.
Yeah, falling in love with movement
Yeah.
is the goal of this. And, our hopes is it's a laid back atmosphere. If you as the parents are trying to get like your sweat session for the day, this isn't the workout for that. This isn't the platform for that. Maybe you come to an earlier move class, and that's why we have it on Sunday at 11 a.m. because you can go to the 10 a.m. move and then join in. But really, this is about the kids. This is about the kids experiencing what fitness looks like, what it feels like. Often what I really enjoy about being in this space a lot is my daughter and now son get to see Caitlin and I work out, and then they can see how important that is for the future, and that becomes a habit that they have moving forward for the rest of their lives. And that's what this is all about. We hope this can be like an introductory piece for our kids, our members' kids, to fall in love with movement.
Yeah, I can share a little bit my perspective. So I started doing CrossFit when I was 13, which I think we've also talked about before, but when I first started, I was doing it by myself, and then a few months later, my mom would drop me off and then like go run errands or like she'd read in her car. And a few months after I joined, she was like, "Why am I not just getting my workout in?" And then she started hopping in, and then eventually my dad joined as well. And it was just always fun to do that as a family. And what it really established was I played college soccer, and I had teammates who, after we stopped playing, they really weren't doing a lot in the world of fitness because all they had known was working out for soccer. Whereas for me, I had seen my parents exercising and continuing to move their bodies even though they weren't playing a sport. So as soon as I was done playing soccer, I knew that I would continue to have some kind of fitness routine in my life because of those patterns and habits that my parents established and modeled for me as I was growing up. And now it's my hope to instill that same thing for my child.
I love that.
Yeah.
Quarterly events. We don't know exactly Q2, Q3, Q4, what dates yet, because we want to make sure we take a look at the calendar and we have that set up appropriately for each of those. The flow of a class will essentially be, you're going to come in, it's going to be about a 45-minute class. We'll go through like a fun group warm-up. Everything's going to be safe first and then fun second. But there's going to be a lot of fun happening. After we go through a warm-up, think like obstacle course, think about like partner workouts, using objects, wall balls, or using babies to squat with as our objects. And then the whole thing is just going to be, towards the end, we might do like a intensity workout, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, but it will be with a partner or be with your kids, or your kids will partner up, or maybe it'll be parents against kids. So there's going to be a lot of different pieces. We're going to have a lot of fun with this as we go through. But the whole goal is for you, kids, family, partners, friends to be able to walk away after this and everybody have a smile. And then maybe go grab some brunch or go grab a coffee at Amelia's or something of that nature. So just building in more of that into what we're continuing to offer on a, I wouldn't say daily basis, but quarterly basis.
Yeah.
And our goal would eventually be to have more kids be in regular classes over time as our demographic continues to age well.
Age up, I guess.
Age up is a good word. I didn't want to say age. And
So when I did this in the fall in October, it was cool to see kids of different ages participating in different ways, and there were a few families where the child was a little bit older and was able to really kind of go step for step with their parent. So if you're someone who's like, is this for me? Like my kid's 11, like totally. Yeah. It's not just for like babies and toddlers. It is for any age. And again, that's going to be on us helping to create workouts that give the opportunity for everyone to participate in some way, even if it looks a little different from family to family.
It's also another reason why we're running it at a solo time frame. So we're running it at 11 specifically, so we can be a little bit more intimate, a little bit more deliberate with the different age groups, as well as parents that are there, rather than like having to yell over music, yell over another class. So it's really important for us to have that safe atmosphere and environment for everybody, which we're excited about. So be there. If you have questions, let us know. info@myriadfit.com. We're excited about it. Potentially in the future, maybe we can do more of these. We have had kids classes, kids programs in the past. Have to tuck those in the back for now because we don't have the bandwidth to run those as well as we want. So this is going to be our iteration of getting more kids involved.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're excited.
Look at that. 5 seconds.
Yes. We
Natural end.
Time.
Love it.